Alright, I'm here with the new pickup video, and it's a pretty good one. I got some pretty cool stuff as well. I got Goodwill find, pretty decent. I walk in, there's actually boxed games, so I got a boxed copy of Turok 2 Seeds of Evil, kind of wrinkled, player's choice version, but I think these were $2 or $3. Also, a boxed copy of Shadow Man for the 64. This one was complete, pretty nice shape. I put it in a box protector, so that's kind of neat. You know, you don't see box games very often, definitely not at the Goodwill. I'm just kind of curious as to, like, maybe, are those someone's scraps or something? I wonder if they had any more boxed 64 games, though for only a few dollars you'd think they'd pick those two up as well. I also picked up a copy of Metal Gear Solid 2. Metal Gear Solid 2 is my favorite Metal Gear Solid game, which is kind of a weird opinion, but I love it. And I only have it on the HD collection right now, so it's good to have a physical copy. Let me start. Okay, I'll go on to today. Today I went out. How about let's hold on for a second. I forgot I had this eBay lot. First thing I've bought on eBay in a long time. I think maybe first thing I've bought on eBay in the year 2015. That's a possibility. I sell a lot on eBay. I don't buy a lot on eBay. But a Dreamcast lot that was pretty reasonably priced. It was $15, so had some decent stuff I didn't have. Sega Smash Pack Volume 1. Incoming, which is actually kind of like over $10 game, so that's good. Ready to Rumble Boxing Round 2. And Sega All-Stars Crazy Taxi, which I'm still looking for one that's not Sega All-Stars. I always come across an All-Stars version. Now I'll get into stuff I found today. Pretty good day out today. Found some cool stuff. Started out just kind of driving around looking for sales. Let's find one. We see some Xbox games, so we stop, and then you see those green cases, and then I see the 64. $10 for it. It has the power cable. It doesn't have a video cable, but you know, I take systems in. If I get them for cheap, I take them into the Exchange, which is a local retail chain, and I just trade them in and get trade credit. So that's all good. I'll find a video cable and can get some decent trade credit for that at least. So $10 is pretty fair. Then we went to the Goodwill. We were up in the area anyway, so we might as well stop by it. And Goodwill's been, not flea market. I'm talking about the flea market. If I said Goodwill, I'm sorry, that's wrong. We went to the flea market. We were up in the area, so we thought we might as well go to it. It's been awful, so we've kind of just been avoiding it like the plague. But we were up there. It's just basically a bunch of rednecks who want too much for their stuff. But we did see in a box with like a bunch of old cell phone stuff, like really old cell phone stuff. We found a Game Gear. I asked how much the guy wanted for it. He wanted $2. It came with, might not be in here. It came with Mortal Kombat. Really crappy Game Gear port of Mortal Kombat. $2 isn't bad. The sound doesn't work, but I've sold Game Gears for parts for like decent money, so can't complain. Then we hit up some garage sales. Garage sales have been pretty decent for us, and they continue to be. Hit one sale, and they had 2 Xbox games. 2 good ones, though. Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2, and Star Wars Jedi Academy. Wonder if this one's any like good. I've heard that all the Xbox ones, except the movie game for Episode 3, are pretty decent. These were $1 each, so I picked them both up. Not bad. This was down the street on the same street as the last sale. Copy of Super Mario 64 DS was $2, so I picked it up. The thing with DS is, like, the rest of the DS games were garbage, but you're almost always bound to find a Mario game or something, either Mario Kart or something. You're always down. Next one was kind of neat because we hit up a garage sale, and it looked like they just kind of open up their garage, and there was just a bunch of junk in there. But there was some game stuff, so we hit it up, and the woman had her daughter, and she was just kind of like, all right, you guys, everyone just can come on in and just rifle through my stuff because we're not set up yet. So we're getting set up. We were kind of just staying out of the way, trying to look through stuff. And over in the corner, I spotted a GameCube logo, and I'm like, nice. And I found a copy of Dance Dance Revolution Mario Mix, really nice shape. We thought the disc was missing, but we found the disc later, so the disc's in there, complete, really good shape. And then as we kept looking, we found the dance mat. This stupid dance mat. I believe this is the only GameCube Dance Dance Revolution mat. I'm doing this one-handed, but it has like a Mario silhouette on it. So, that's cool. Gonna have to wipe this down, but yeah, that's cool. So they only wanted $3 for that dance set and for the pad and the game, so I can't argue with that. That was really good, and now I have that for my GameCube collection. They gave us this Xbox 360 box for free. It had power. It had a video cable and some other stuff in there, so she said if you can use anything from it, just take it, because their 360 and a bunch of their games were like ruined by a flood in their basement. And that would be really bad if we flooded down here, because that's where my game room is. But then we kind of were talking to them more, and they said they had 64 stuff. They said they didn't think the system worked because it was affected by the flood. It probably still worked, but I already got a 64 today, so no big deal. But we kept talking. They brought out some games, nothing interesting, and then we were walking away, and they're like, "Hey, do you want Mario Kart?" And I was like, "Sure." So I got a Mario Kart. She's like, "Oh, I don't know how much is it worth? Give me an offer." And she was already giving us that box and a really good deal on that Mario Dance set. So I was like, "Is $5 okay?" And she's like, "All right." So $5 for Mario Kart 64. Definitely not bad by any means. For new releases, I picked up. This should have been in my last pickup video, but I forgot about it. Batman Arkham Knight. And I got this, actually, like, day one. I only paid $40 for it, technically. And I got it day one. With my Best Buy Gamers card, Gamer Club Unlocked card, I got $12 off. And then they gave, already with my discount, and then they gave $10 off. You got a $10 Best Buy certificate if you pre-ordered and then bought it. So I only paid, like, $40 for it. So I was like, yeah, for $40 day one, I'll play the new Batman game, because I like the other ones. I really like the first one. The second one is, yeah. To me, a lot of people like it. I don't like open world games, because the first one's really good, because it's kind of like a Metroid Zelda type game in a way. More Metroid, I would say. But the second one is just, since it's a Western AAA game, it has to have an open world. And I feel it's kind of like that for this as well. It's not too different from City, maybe more interesting, and it has the Batmobile, which controls pretty badly, but once you get used to it, it's a good way to traverse around town. And the tank stuff, the Batmobile tank stuff is not really, no, I'd rather not. But, I was really enjoying it at first, and then the more and more I got through the game, the more and more I just didn't really care for it. I'm really close to the end, I just haven't finished it yet. I played through it like the first week it came out. It's a couple weeks old now. I haven't touched it maybe since the Tuesday after, maybe. No, I think I played most of it within like a 3-day span, but didn't quite finish it. So it might be since that like Saturday or so. But yeah, it's good. It has a lot of problems. There's a lot of stuff that I feel is in there just for the sake of being in there to make the game bigger, and I think it's too bloated for that. There's a lot of stuff that just doesn't need to be there, that they thought, well, it makes the game bigger, there's more content, and it's a lot more quantity over quality, which is a problem. But overall, it's still a solid game. I'd give it maybe a 7 out of 10 or so, but it's still solid. It's good. I love that Batman. The combat and that stealth is still there, and it's still really good. So I give it that, and I'm down to play a new Batman game whenever they come out. But I feel that there's too much that doesn't need to be there, and a lot of the stuff that is there isn't so hot. But it's still good. Graphics are good, except I witnessed some like pop in, and I was like, aren't we over that now on the PlayStation 4? But still an alright game. 7 out of 10, I'd say, is pretty fair. And finally, it's been a long time coming, but GameStop did a restock as of just today. This little segment here is filmed a couple days after the last segment. But GameStop finally did a restock for NES and DDD. I already had NES. So I went with a friend and we waited out for like an hour. And I finally got DDD. I got another DDD, but he's upstairs sealed. But yeah, finally got a DDD. This is one that I did not get in its initial run. I just couldn't. I couldn't find him anywhere. I couldn't get a pre-order in. So I was down. I needed Ike and DDD. Finally got DDD, so I just need Ike now. So getting closer and closer. Hopefully they'll bring Ike out again soon. But super glad to finally get DDD, and I got 2. So that's great. Waited outside the GameStop. Got in there, asked about the Amiibo. And the employees were really stupid. Like, they were ultra stupid. Usually at GameStops, I went to a GameStop that no one really goes to. And even, there's some good employees at this GameStop even. Because I went to this one rather than the one I usually go to because the people there are Amiibo collectors, so I figured they'd be picked through a decent amount. So I went to this one, and I've met some employees there that are pretty good, but they weren't there today. I just got really stupid employees. So luckily I got this one, these 2 DDDs. So that's cool. They were supposed to have nests. I wouldn't have minded getting another nest, but these employees were beyond belief dumb. I didn't want to question them any further. But that's alright. Alright, I'd like to thank you for watching. I just wanted to say real quick, right now until, I believe next week, I should have done my research. I'll put up on the screen when this ends. The Ace Attorney Trilogy and the 5th game in the series are both on sale on the eShop. These are both digital-only releases on the 3DS at least. The Trilogy, of course, is physical on the DS, but the each individual game. But the Trilogy pack is currently on sale, I believe, for 22 something, 22 and some change. Highly recommend it. It's really good. And then the 5th game is really good as well, and that's on sale for like $16. So definitely pick those up because those are great. Those are some of my favorite games. And then there's some skins, themes on the eShop, like the theme shop for Ace Attorney as well. But definitely recommend that you pick up the Ace Attorney Trilogy and 5 Dual Destinies because they're both fantastic and they're on sale right now on the eShop. I'd like to thank you for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Helps out a lot. Subscribe if you aren't subscribed and want to see more of my stuff. Leave a comment. Tell me what you've picked up. If you got the DDD or NES Amiibo at GameStop, or if you got, if you picked up the Ace Attorney games on the eShop. Tell me that because I'd love to get more people into that series. It's a really underrated Capcom series that needs some more love. It has a pretty good following, but it's always cool to get more people into them because they're really good. Everyone has a good opinion on them, it seems. But I'd like to thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.